There we go. All right.
Here we go. Oh man, takes a minute. Here. All right, everybody, what's going on? Corley here, JJ, Stadium Pro, Muay Thai Live. We are here to show our scoring website. If you guys have been in our school community, we launched it there, but what better place now to drop it for everybody here on IG, YouTube. We're going to take you through the website, and it's really cool that you're going to be able to score fights that are live, but also score fights that are from the past that are controversial or close fights, and it's a very good learning tool. And before you get into that, I want to first plug the book Mastering Muay Thai Scoring, which is in our IG bio, so you can check out. Use this as like a guide to help you, because we uploaded fights from several different formats. We uploaded IFMA style fights. We uploaded stadium fights from both Raja and Lumpini. We also have some international fights that are, conducted under WMC or various rules internationally. So this book that we have, the Mastering Muay Thai Scoring, can help you through all of this, navigate through all this scoring. So if you just go in there with one track scoring, you're not going to be scoring all of these correct. So make sure to download the ebook. It's free, and use it as a guide. We have some charts in there, especially for the traditional Muay Thai. We built this out with the criteria by the Sports Authority of Thailand. So when you're going through this, which we're about to take you through the demo, you'll be seeing all this. So you want to get that stuff like memorized in your head on the traditional scoring. All right. With that said, I'm going to take you through our website. So I'll take you to our homepage here. Stadium Pro Muay Thai Scoring, traditional, global, RWS, and tournaments. You'll see here we got a full fight list. We also have some matches that kind of pop up. We have some top listed fights, and it scrolls. You'll be able to scroll and look at the boxers we have on file. So some of the fighters are going to be, clinch specialists. Some of them are, Muay mat, different styles. So maybe you get a guy that, a student that's struggling with clinch fights, you'll be able to go and look up Pet Bunchu and look up fights like that. So the first thing you're going to need to do is create an account. So right here, we're going to create an account, make a Joe Moy at AOL.com and get his password. I don't want y'all to know his password. So we sign in. Oh, I'm sorry, I gotta register. My goodness, what am I doing on my own thing? Joe Muay Thai. That's about it. And we got JoeMoy@AOL.com. Create a password. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're going to then have a profile page. You can upload your picture. You're going to have your first and last name, your country. So this will kind of be cool. Once this thing gets going, we're going to start seeing a competition amongst countries. So here, you just pick your country and scroll down. United States. Again, you can upload a picture, update my profile. So now I'm logged in. Over here, I'm going to show my score list. This is going to show all the fights I've scored. And then over here is going to be a leaderboard of points. So each fight is going to be weighted certain points. We made some easier fights. They're going to be, 2 points. And we have some that are very difficult. We might weight at like 5 points. Okay. So let's go back home. We're going to go to the fight list. This is the overall fight list. And as you can see here on this page, you're going to see the date. This is the actual date of these fights. Okay, we have fights that are in Ratchadamnern Stadium that are more recent. We have a little bit 2021 IFMA fight. We have 2016 at Ratchadamnern Tananchai versus Sangmani. And, based on that, we can pick on what we want to do. So maybe let's do an IFMA fight here. Capitan versus Dimitri Verets. I'm going to hit the start scoring. It's going to take me to this page. It's going to have the fight video right here. And right here, I can create my card and start scoring the fight. I can also, on the scoring party, I can go live. So if this video, for instance, was live, I could be sharing my results real time on social media or something like that. So this is the cool part right here. Creating our scorecard. And again, right here, you can share it real time with people. And the video is here. We score in round 1. And it takes us to a scorecard. Capitan Dimitri, 10-point must system, whatever. We got Capitan Dimitri. Now, this sliding scale kind of gives us an idea of how close you saw the round. And JJ, maybe you want to take them through what we put here as our criteria. Some of it is Sports Authority Thailand. Some of it is a little bit of the global rules. And then we also put, additional comments that they may have. And this is very important when, as educators, we're looking at, students and what they're seeing in the fight. So
this is extremely important because even I think MMA has one where they score all the big MMA fights kind of live, and the media goes in there and scores, we saw 10-9 this, 10-8 this, and it has like the actual judges that are scoring the event. They're putting their scores up against those, and that's not really fair, right? Because they're just picking 10-9, 10-9. We want to know exactly why you got to that decision. So this is a great tool for training. And like we said, anybody could close their eyes and pick 10-9 blue, 10-9 red, but we need to know exactly what you're seeing. So this is going to hold judges a lot more accountable. And eventually maybe we do we do market this to media, and they have to be
go live as well.
Yeah, exactly. So, and especially when you go live, it's one thing to score these fights that are kind of already in the system and in the past, right? But whenever you're scoring live, that adds a whole new dimension and aspect to scoring.
Oh, yeah.
This is
can't go back.
Right.
I saw it this way, but then when I rewatched it, I had it this way. No. Live is
right.
You only get one shot.
It's the next best thing to actually being there ringside, because there is another dimension when you're ringside. You're seeing things that you don't see on video, but this is going to be better than anything that's out there for sure.
Yeah. So we're gonna go here. I'm gonna have Capitan win the round 10-9, as you can see here. And I'm going to have Capitan slightly winning that round, maybe at a 60-40. I'm going to say landed more Muay Thai weapons on target. No additional comments. Confirmed score and reason. And we're going to go to the next round. Okay?
Now, remember, this is also going to be the reason why you want to use that scoring Muay Thai as a tool and a reference, because these formats can vary slightly with the criteria and what's prioritized, right?
Yep.
Which is why we have all these different scoring criteria laid out here. You might be picking the wrong scoring criteria, so that's why we did that.
Yep. All right, so the next round, I'm going to go Capitan. I'm going to say this one was a little wider margin, okay? And let's see, I'm going to say ring generalship. I'm going to say there. I already had checked every kick and returned with good body kicks, just so I can see what a judge is thinking. So here, I'm going to confirm the score. We're going to go to score round 3. I got Capitan winning the whole thing. I'm going to say this round was super close. And better balance, confirmed score and reason. Now check this out. That's the end of the fight. Right over here, I said Capitan. He was the actual winner. I got 2 points. I get a win for myself on there. I can also go here and check out the average scorecard of what's been going on with the round one. And this is really unique in that I can see that majority of people have been seeing it this way, right? I'm going to go to, let's see, go to the leaderboard here. Shout out Matt Zilch at the top of the leaderboard. Joe Muay Thai is here. He got his 2 points. So now the account we just created, we're able to see what I've scored. So we go to my scoreboard here, and you can see how I scored the bout. You can also see the reason why I scored it here. This was an important thing we needed to add because, as JJ said earlier, you may have picked the round right, but you don't have, we want to see your explanation.
Which could have just been dumb luck.
Yep. So, we want to look at those percentages. We want to look at your reasoning. All right. So going back to that fight list, the Capitan Dimitri Verets, I can go to analysis and I'm looking at what the average scores are in total, average scores round by round, and what the reasoning people are giving. So as you can see, round one, a majority of the people have it very, very close. Round two, they have it a little more stronger for Capitan. Then round three, very close. So this is a tough fight, as you can see. And this data really helps us help the student. Some of the students may have it a clear one-sided on round one or round three, and that's not probably the correct answer.
Speaking of though, let's talk about like the misconception. Always like a close fight can still be unanimous. So sometimes like judges are like, what do you mean unanimous? Well, I mean, yeah, you won every round, but it was by a small margin. So people just need to know that unanimous and split decision, it could be a fine line between the two.
So let's go back to this leaderboard here. I'm going to use my guy, Matt Zilch. He's in first place. So if I clicked on his profile, I'm able to see that he's done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fights. And I can see how he scored all these bouts. So I can go to how he scored the Capitan Dimitri Verets. He got it right. It looks like he had Dimitri winning the first round. But as you can see, that first round on our, from what we're seeing on the data, it was very close. So it's good that we're seeing this. You can see from his data, it's very close all the way around. He's still getting the right winner. We're going to then look at, you can watch the fight. He said landed more Muay Thai weapons, better defensive skill for these things. So this thing is very helpful in seeing how our officials, fighters, coaches are seeing fights. So, man, this is such a great tool. We have controversial fights. Samingdet last year, they had a couple fights that people see. Yodwich Jimmy Vanneau, and that took place in France. On this fight, remember, you're going round by round, and it's not, first 2 rounds, you might be doing 10-10. It's not going to be that way.
No, in a fight like that, they're likely turning in their scorecards after every round. Yeah.
Whereas this fight, 2015, Counter PK Sanchai versus Pompeiak, you might see, if I remember this fight, you're probably going to see a draw round in probably 1 and 2, unless someone really stepped it up a little bit. But as you can see, there's analysis and scoring on these controversial fights. And as the more we add more fights, you're going to see more stuff here.
And you're really going to learn the kind of the international style versus the stadium style. So this is a really great tool to learn different formats. Even we plan on doing global rules as well.
Yeah. So right now we don't have I don't even know if we have any global in there.
That'd be a good ones to do live though.
Yeah. We got fights from Sanchai, Pet Boon Chu, Muay Thai, Arano, a lot of stuff in here. So I want you guys to get in there. We're going to be doing stuff that's live. We're going to be doing stuff where we're going to do, who's the top of the leaderboard for this month is going to get a prize, that kind of thing. So that's the website right there. There's a little more detailed breakdown in our school community if you want to go and check that out. But this thing is something really cool that we're actually using in USA Muay Thai to, I wouldn't say screen, but keeping our officials sharp. If I send out 3 fights and you're getting them all wrong and something's up, that maybe you need to go back and revisit some fights. And me and JJ, we talk about this. Sometimes guys, they're working so much. They're working a kickboxing event. They're working an MMA event. Then they're working another kickboxing event. And all of a sudden they're back in Muay Thai. In the Muay Thai, we have our own formats as well, as we said. So sometimes these guys, they're just not working, it's not fresh on their mind. They haven't done IFMA tournament style in a whole year or something, right? And they haven't watched fights in it. So you have to watch fights of the specific thing you're working. You got to, if the only thing you do Muay Thai is when you show up at that event, you're not going to be as sharp.
Well, yeah, Muay Thai judging is difficult in itself already, right? And so you add all these other formats to it, and then it makes it even more difficult. And the best Muay Thai judges in the world, several of them live in Thailand, and they're watching fights every day practicing. So that tells you something.
It's what does Tanong say? He says, there's only so much I can teach you on the judging side. You have to watch fights.
By observation, you need to be learning. So it's just a matter of practicing all the time.
Yeah. So guys, this is a great tool. It kind of keeps it fun and competitive. If you have fights that are, some close ones or some ones that people view as controversial, feel free to reach out. We'll upload them. Some of these ones on here, you'll see right away if you got it right or wrong. And then some we cut it off before the decision's rendered, and you just have to find out when you enter your score. So we have all different levels of fights in there. There's going to be a lot more uploaded. We're excited to use this. This is open for everyone to use as a learning tool. This isn't any political stuff. At the end of the day, a fight is a fight, and we need to learn. Muay Thai is Muay Thai. All the criteria, all the different formats are all in there. Check it out. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to drop us a line. Hit up the school community. We have a more detailed breakdown of the software and different things you can do. JJ, you got anything else?
No, we're excited to get the competition going. I think that's the fun thing about this is that it's gamified and there's leaderboards and we could get some friendly competition in there.
Yeah. So guys, get the Mastering Muay Thai Scoring ebook. It's free. It's in our bio on Instagram, and then get to the website, stadiumpromuaythai.com, create an account. Everything's free. Get your picture, make it all live, and we're going to see you in the leaderboard. See y'all later.